Hello and welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Aeva Var here, my Jedi Knight, and we are on our way to one of the special projects made by the Republic, this one on the smuggler's moon of Nar Shaddaa. It seems that General Var Suthra has lost contact with Agent Galen, who we met on Coruscant. I'm going to have to see what the project is all about and find out what the hell's going on. We still haven't heard from Master August and Master QX. Hopefully General Var Suthra has been in touch since we spoke on the way to Taris, because they were checking in on two other projects. So, let's get ourselves set up once again. Next level, we get to augment or cauterize, at least that's what I'm guessing. We do actually have a bit of mail. Dr. Kadera himself! When we last met, I was in a foul mood. Being captured by Imperials has that effect. Now that I am more myself, I realize I never properly thanked you for saving me from Watcher 1 on Taris. Without your help, none of this would have been possible. For this, you have my thanks. Given a droid diagnostic kit, a companion gift. This is from SIS Official Dispatch. Field reports indicate Watcher 1, a key member of Imperial Intelligence, has been neutralized by your hand on Taris. Though no recognition of this mission can be made publicly, the SIS appreciates and recognizes your efforts. And they sent us a bit of armoring, which is useless. But I'll take the recognition if nothing else.
Every time I see you return from a mission, I thank the Maker I wasn't designed for combat.
We could always send him into combat anyway. Companion gift. We never got that Teresian chest piece. Kind of a shame. That's fine, yep. Okay, onwards to Nar Shaddaa. Naturally in Hut space. The so-called Smuggler's Moon is best known for one thing. Anything can be bought here if the price is right. Nar Shaddaa orbits Hutta, homeworld of the Hutt cartel, but exists as a power in its own right. Criminal organizations and legitimate enterprises operate side by side, regulated only by the Hutt's whims. Gleaming skyscrapers house corporations, casinos, technology shops, spice houses, and every other type of business imaginable. Although no other world offers Nar Shaddaa's unique services, the city has a notorious murder and disappearance rate. Gangsters, pirates, slavers, and worse crowd the streets, and Republic and Imperial representatives compete for influence with the local powers. Strangers should be extremely cautious. Yes, we are going to be here at the same time as players from the Sith Empire. Technically, this is neutral ground. We should not be making friends here with the Imperials, and we're not allowed to be fighting them. But there are places where the crime lords, the Hutt cartel and the like, aren't really watching, where the rules of neutrality can be stretched a little, shall we say. But we're probably going to be level synced down to level 25. Let's get ourselves underway.
I've arrived on Nar Shaddaa. Still no word from Agent Galen?
Negative. After Terrace and Ord Mantell, I fear the worst. I'll warn you now. The project there is... I should have ended it years ago.
Conversations like this never end well.
After the Empire's victory on Coruscant during the war, people were terrified. We looked weak, helpless. The Senate authorized research into science we had no business exploring, using technology to turn ordinary men into living weapons. The Power Guard program was creating the ultimate soldier, one tough enough to fight a Sith head-on.
The best defense against a Sith is someone like me.
Your order was nearly extinct. The Senate feared you might never recover. Nar Shaddaa has the latest advances in cybernetics, combat adrenals, personal armor, and weapons. Everything we need to create the Power Guards. There's also a distinct lack of government oversight. You're in Hutt territory, neutral space. Laws are practically non-existent.
It's my first visit to Hutt space. What do you know about them?
Hutts break laws just breathing, but they let us do our business, no questions asked. I placed a single operative in charge of the Power Guard project. Gave him unlimited authority and enough credits to fund the program. The research facility operates in absolute secrecy. I don't even know where it is.
Darth Angral's henchmen on Coruscant said all our research facilities were compromised.
Our operative's name and contact data were in the file stolen on Coruscant. Our operative has disappeared, and Agent Galen vanished trying to find him. I can only assume they're dead or captured.
With nothing to go on, how will I find this facility?
You won't be hunting alone. I need you to coordinate with the Strategic Information Service branch on Nar Shaddaa. The Bureau Chief's name is Raiken. SIS headquarters is hidden on the promenade. You'll visit a merchant shop and use a secret turbo lift in the back to meet with Raiken.
What should I know about this promenade area?
It's the center of commerce. You'll be rubbing shoulders with all sorts there, even the enemy. But the Hutts don't permit violence. Transmitting the location coordinates and turbolift security code to you. Good luck. Var Suthra, out.
Okay, handy. So Republic SIS is here. Obviously, under the guise of a legitimate business. A lot of organizations do similar things. So, okay, let's get ourselves down to Nar Shaddaa, shall we? At least we have somewhat of an in with the Republic SIS. If they know we dealt with Watcher 1, we've gained some leeway with the organization. We'll take T7 with us this time, why not?
Bye.
T7 claimed that his combat upgrades were manufactured here on Nar Shaddaa. Can we switch? Ah! Need to get out of... There you go. Switch over to the PvP instance. I normally do it via the map. Oh! Huh. Well, that was different. Yeah, I have all these various instances here. I'm just going to quickly pop back. Just in case there's an NPC who wishes to have a word. Indeed there is! Yeah, we would have come out... One of these elevators is ours. Trooper... Ah, so that's our elevator here. We would have came out in this sector. The hell is that thing?
Oh my skies, a Jedi. Please help us. Innocent people are being slaughtered in the streets. I minister planet with the Republic's diplomatic corps. I was almost killed out there. The Kintan King's gang controls this part of Nar Shaddaa. They're violent and well-armed Niktos who hate the Republic. The gang attacked me right out on the street in full view of everyone. My bodyguards were dead before I knew what was happening.
Where can I find these killers?
They're still outside, but I have worse news. The murders aren't the worst of it. My bodyguards all carried Republic passcodes, and now the gangsters have them. With those passcodes, the Kintan Kings can slip right through our security. We'll be defenseless.
Don't worry. I'll get those security passcodes back.
I fear a Jedi is the only one who can resolve this crisis. Recovering our security passcodes from those filthy criminals will save countless innocent lives, including mine. The Kintan Kings who shot my bodyguards are still outside the spaceport. They have the passcodes, I'm sure of it.
Okay. So yeah, before we actually even head outside of the spaceport here, both the Republic and the Empire have their own dedicated spaceports, almost next to one another, really. So here are the Kintan Kings. Bloody LT7, you slaughtered those. So we need to get the Republic security passcodes and defeat 15 of the Kintan Kings. Seems they just... The Nikto here randomly have what we need. Bloody hell. Yeah, we have been level synced down to level 25, but we're kicking their ass. The bonus mission complete. Do you have all the passcodes? You don't! Oh! I'm disappointed. Perfect. So now that we have all of the passcodes, we don't need to go back to that minister. We need to go find a Republic ambassador who's making overtures with a representative of the Hood cartel. This ambassador just so happens to be on the promenade. But that was an Imperial for a moment there. Gain some credit vouchers, some stealth barrels, some vendor trash. Sometimes interesting to see what you can pick up from the enemies you're fighting. If you're fighting beasts, you may find claws, teeth, bits of flesh. Fighting men, you might find obviously weapons and tattered bits of armor. We have another heroic mission terminal here. We don't have a weekly mission. We'll see what heroics are available to us, like what NPCs might give the heroics. Can we see the Imperial station? Well, spaceport, I should say. We have a couple of couple of casinos here. I think this is maybe the Star Cluster Casino. I think this might be Club Vertica.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Ah, there's the Imperial spaceport there. But here's the promenade. A few of these floating pleasure barges. Mostly owned by the Hood cartel, of course. tend to anchor them off various places on Nar Shaddaa. Okay, actually, speaking of, while we're here, oh, okay. We have all 4 datacrons on Nar Shaddaa. Interesting. There's a few datacrons that I would have no idea how to get, or I can't recall how I got them. So when I was here, at some point I must have pulled up a guide. Because some of the datacrons are a bit awkward to get a hold of. You've got to use like elevators from one sector to get into another sector. But at least we have them all, if nothing else. So, here's the promenade. A giant gold hut statue, of course. We have the Slippery Slopes Cantina. Let's see if we've unlocked the quick travel node in here. We just unlocked it now. Perfect. And since we're here, this is actually a perfect time to do this, since we have the reset, the weekly reset tomorrow. I don't think as a player of the Republic we encounter a group known as the Shadow Syndicate. Normally you would encounter them as a player of the Empire. They are the group that the Empire is making overtures with. One of the various large criminal organizations, syndicates. Now, the leaders of the Shadow Syndicate that you encounter here aren't the leaders in the future. In fact, I think this has really meant to talk to this agent later on in the expansions when time's elapsed and new leadership has taken over. But it seems they are also willing to do business with players of the Republic. So hopefully she doesn't mention anything in terms of spoilers, but let's have a word. We have this different dialogue system.
Pampawula kava ji ota takoke hute nopisdo. Ni at ambumpa boshoro mokiri manklonki. Poya tuka changa goptala de bota ota wangawanki. Patuga wata kiku uba kili wata bonkidonko. Ni at ambumpa boshoro mokiri manklonki. Kupa tomtaki michisa chubola wawuni. Chunky fagota ji hopoda ji otava kakise. Chobod I kaftuan dile johula gota. Chunky fagota ji hopoda ji otava kakise. Pumpa kombakniji. Tonka liska chachanga. Gabanotase ikepuna. Male tota umishka. Se gutu damote. Ki hasado ponyo lis de voto. Chobod I kaftuan. Dile johula gota. Pumpa kombakniji. Tonka liska chachanga. Nichu watikluki.
Okay. So the Shadow Syndicate were working on making an alliance with the Empire, but are now more politically neutral and are more looking to aid certain individuals of their interest. But of course they want to know what the other major syndicates are up to, so if we find any underworld syndicate plans, then they would be more than happy to take them off our hands.
Patuga wata kiku uba kili, wata bonkidonko. Wanta humpa, muli rava fopa jigmampa wula.
So how many syndicate plans are we willing to turn in? We'll turn in 100. So we'll get 5 of these Shadow Syndicate commendation trophies, which actually will give us so much reputation per each one we consume.
Jongawika?
So how else could we help the Shadow Syndicate?
Pumpa kombak niji. Tonka lista chachanga gabanotase ikepuna male tota umishka.
Okay.
Jongawika? Chioto flingala.
Now, I believe the Shadow Syndicate may have other tasks for us, but seems they're not offering them at this point in time. But, let's see, if we go to our reputations, we have a lot of them. There's various groups and organizations that we can have a reputation with. Some of which I've actually bothered with, some I haven't. We are considered a legend to the people of Rishi. Do you know what Rishi is? Not at all. Will we find out? Most likely. So as you go up the various ranks, you'll unlock various titles, and there are also reputation vendors who might sell you unique armor, unique weapons, maybe some unique, like, dyes and such. But some of those items will have a certain reputation requisite. And it's the same with the Shadow Syndicate. We are considered an outsider. Each week you can get up to 5,000 reputation, and obviously you can boost yourself up. So there's 3 titles, and I'm guessing maybe on Carrick Station there may be a reputation vendor. We'll have to look into that a bit more. It's also telling us that we're actually getting a bonus to any reputation points we gain on behalf of the Shadow Syndicate. So, this is telling us we'll get 500. But we're actually getting 750.
You're truly gifted.
So we just went up a rank. The reason I did that, though, as well... Oh, is that a different... Normally there was, at least with our bounty hunter, there was a Galactic Season objective to gain so much reputation with the Shadow Syndicate. So, we haven't looked at... I might as well do this now. We haven't looked at the Galactic Seasons. Each day, we can log in and get a reward. And as long as we log in 4 days a week, we can get so many Galactic Season points and a special reward. But there is also almost like a season pass. Not a season pass, sorry, what's it called again? Like a battle pass. For players who are both free and for subscribers. And so you have to progress in your Galactic Season tokens to go up in the levels here. So we're currently working on level 24. So we can obviously do these various objectives and gain so many Galactic Season points. Also some Syndicate Underworld plans. So they want us to complete 4 space missions. Heroic missions count as 2 points. Complete an expansion chapter. Compete in Galactic Starfighter, which is PvP in space. Complete some weekly daily area missions. Compete in some unranked Warzone matches, which is another PvP. Complete 8 flashpoints. Defeat 150 Syndicate members. Ah, so we need to disguise ourselves as a member of the Syndicate. Oh, I see. So we can disguise... This is one of those things we saw as a bounty hunter. Here on Nar Shaddaa, there was various crates of armor we could wear, and then we could make use of certain consoles. So we need to wear the armor and basically sow the seeds of chaos between the Hutt Cartel Exchange and the Black Sun. I see. And of course complete so many Outer Rim missions and defeat so many Outer Rim enemies. We're not going to any of those worlds right now. Maybe before long. See, we needed to obtain so many Underworld Syndicate plans. We had to earn double the amount of normal conquest points you need, 200,000. And each day, we gain 2 Galactic Season points with us earning 25,000 conquest points. Okay. So, we have the Gundam's Gadget Emporium, the technology storefront for the Republic SIS organization. Let's go see the ambassador first. Yeah, never seen that before. I wish I hadn't seen it now. Let's go take these security access, like passcodes.
This is a disaster, Barish. How can I deal with enemies who don't negotiate?
Ya power Golka, Doroni Kuna Wawunda Donko.
Minister Planet sent me. I have your stolen security passcodes.
I couldn't believe our luck when he sent word you were coming. You have my gratitude. I'm Ambassador Averdon. This is Barish Fenak Toril, one of the system's most prominent business leaders. Welcome.
I was starting to wonder if the Republic was all alone here.
Far from it. Barish has been a great friend to the Republic in a dark time. My mission is to establish strong Republic ties on Nar Shaddaa. We need its technological assets to defend ourselves against the Empire. Nar Shaddaa's leaders sold us an entire sector to use as our base of operations. Unfortunately, it's overrun with Kintan King gangsters.
Their days are numbered. That's a promise.
I should warn you. These are no ordinary criminals. The Kintan Kings want us out of their territory, and they're winning. A Jedi who was helping us was found butchered in the open street. Those gangsters did horrible things to him.
You're sure it was gangsters who killed the Jedi?
Yes and no. Reliable information is scarce. Morgukai are an Icto cult. Jedi hunters trained to resist the Force.
I've been trained to deal with Sith, Ambassador.
I assume the dead Jedi was too. The gangsters' attack on Minister Planet was a diversion. Their true goal was hijacking a Republic military freighter carrying cybernetic combat implants. We don't need Kintan Kings with enhanced speed and strength. When you have the implants, take them to an arms merchant named Nurculus. He secretly works for Barish.
Yes, indeed, for the good of the Republic, I'm sure. New implant here.
Get those combat implants before it's too late. There is no time to lose.
Okay. So, the Hutt Cartel happily sold a sector overran with criminals, which to be fair is probably most sectors here in Nar Shaddaa, to the Republic, and now the Republic can't make use of that sector. Yeah, it sounds like a good scheme that the Hood Cartel are running. Should we have a... yeah. We're probably going to take a break before we head over to the Nikto sector, which is which is the sector the Hood Cartel sold to the Republic. But we'll pop in and have a word with the SIS. At least get the lay of the land. So we have the access code for this elevator.
That's the second field agent who's missed a check-in. Our network's under attack.
We don't know that.
We know Agent Galen was captured. He's telling the enemy where to hit us.
If it makes you feel better, transmit alert level Omega to all field agents. See how many respond. The Jedi who eliminated Watcher 1. Glad to meet you. I'm Bureau Chief Riken. Wish I had better news to report. We're fumbling in the dark right now.
Sounds like your agents are in trouble.
My subordinates jumping at shadows. Hazard of the business. Here's what little I know. Agent Galen came here to secure a top-secret operation. Something hidden even from us. Galen disappeared in the Nikto sector while pursuing a contact. Fortunately, he left a trail we can follow.
What do you know about the person Galen was after?
The General said it was the operative in charge of his project. More than that, I don't know. Galen left coded progress reports at SIS dead drops all over the Nikto sector. Unfortunately, that whole area's gone hostile. Had to pull my agents out. You want those reports? You'll have to go in alone.
I sent the Omega alert. Only half our field agents responded. I'm telling you, we're compromised. We need to move this headquarters before it's too late.
Darth Angral is clearly targeting the SIS. Time to move.
We'll wipe the computers and leave Nar Shaddaa.
Evacuating this facility is out of the question. We're safe here, and we have a mission to complete. I've marked the locations of Agent Galen's dead drops. Download his messages to your holo and contact me. I'll decode them. Let's get some answers. Good luck.
I was agreeing with the Twi'lek here that maybe you should move location. I wasn't agreeing with the Twi'lek to just evacuate Nar Shaddaa entirely. Surely you have other safe houses that you can operate out of. Okay, so there's various dead drops that the SIS use. We're gonna have to go locate them, and then the Bureau Chief will put the information together for us. What we'll do is we'll just take a break here in Lucent Square before we head over to the Nikto sector, and then we'll make an effort just to secure each sector with each part of the series. There's normally plenty to do. Okay. Whoop. We'll take a break here. So, thank you all for joining me with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. As I say, when we come back, we'll be heading over to the Nikto sector to not only deal with this criminal group, this gang that's running the streets there, but also look into trying to find this contact of Agent Galen's who knows about the Power God project. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, though, take care. Bye-bye now.